Chris from Plyometry. This is principle 6 in the sliding spot system. In my research, I've found that fast speed is fairly consistent from table to table, depending on the size and the weather conditions and all kinds of things. Fast speed is fairly consistent among all conditions, but slow speed and medium speed change dramatically depending on a variety of environmental and table condition factors. Now to start, what we're going to think about is a shot from diamond 6. I'm going to aim at diamond 2.9. Just stick with me. This is going to seem weird. I'm trying to diagnose the current conditions of my table so I can have the most accurate result on the sliding spot. So I'm going to aim 6 through 2.9. I'm going to use slow speed center ball hit. I want the cue ball to pocket cross corner. Again, let me just do it one more time. I am testing this. If I were to see this run long or short, I would have to make some adjustments. But right now, I have evidence 6 through 2.9. My table is playing true, and that's good for this teaching purposes. I'll get into what happens if it's not later, but for now, know that these conditions are for a 6 through 2.9 test shot. In the previous videos, we've been targeting balls all over the table, but to adjust for different speeds, I need to go back to my base level shot cross corner at fast speed. Now remember, for an 8-foot table, I would put my tip at diamond 2, and this becomes the point of aim that I would pivot over to aim at. For 7-foot, we're gonna go to 2.5, and for 9-foot, 1.25, or if you've had to customize it to your table, whatever location that is. This is for a fast speed center ball hit. Let me just demonstrate again this principle in play. I'm a little bit longer than diamond 2. This is fast speed center ball hit to make a cross corner duck. But if I shoot that same thing slow speed, it's gonna go way longer. Sorry, did I say longer? Yeah, way longer. So now I'm going to shoot this. This pattern is for fast speed. That's 135. Let me just show you it at slow speed. This is basically a rolling cue ball, center ball hit, slow speed. We're going to end up running long. Way long. Fast speed shortens the angle. So how do I do this same system for slow speed? Well, here is the neutral table adjustment. For a neutral table, the vanishing point has to move backwards. And in neutral conditions, no matter the table size, the distance for slow speed is 1.5 diamonds backwards of fast speed. So you really have to have that point internalized. Let me demonstrate that here. So if I'm at diamond 2, in neutral conditions, I need to be 1.5 diamonds further off the table. It's not that hard to remember. 1.5 diamonds is here. So now my point of aim is 1.6, a little longer than 1.6. Let me show you. I'm going to shoot slow speed through 1.6, and we're going to pocket that ball cross corner. Okay, let me just demonstrate that again. So now slow speed, we'll do it there. Slow speed, fast speed is a diamond 2. In neutral conditions, I need to back up 1.5 diamonds for slow speed. 1.15. Let's go a little wider. Let's try that. Fast speed, diamond 2, slow speed, 1.5 diamonds further. 2, 6, 5. Of course, I want you to think about a 7-foot table and a 9-foot table, how this would apply. So on a 7-foot table, your benchmark location for fast speed isn't 2, it's 2.5. So if I were on a 7-foot table, slow speed at neutral conditions, I would pull my stick back to diamond 1. This would be the location for the vanishing point for a slow speed kick shot on a 7-foot table, because I'm 1.5 diamonds further than fast speed. Remember too, you have on a 9-foot table, my benchmark location is 1.25. So 1.5 diamonds further is actually beyond the rail by a quarter of a diamond. It actually ends up being about where the diamonds are, a tiny bit closer, but you kind of end up, it's sort of nice if you just pull your stick back to here. This sort of a very memorable spot because you're not even like, you're not like out in the open table anywhere. You're just like, okay, I'm just like right on the end of the pocket here. This ends up being slow speed in neutral conditions for a 9-foot table. I don't know if it's obvious, but if fast speed is diamond 2 for an 8-foot table and slow speed is 1.5 diamonds further, then medium speed is going to be right in the middle. Well, half of 1.5 is 0.75, so I need to be 3/4 of a diamond closer, further off the table that is, from diamond 2. So that's 1 1/4 for an 8-foot table. So that's about 145. This requires a medium speed. This requires actually a really pure touch. Make sure you're not putting draw or English on the ball. I like just a quarter touch of top with a nice smooth stroke to make sure I don't put draw or English on the ball. We'll do one from out here. Medium speed, again, a medium speed stroke if fast speed is 2 and 1.5 diamonds is slow. We need to go 3/4 of a diamond off the initial spot. 2.7. This is a nice smooth stroke. Do not put draw or English. Just let your stroke through. And let's do one at a narrower angle just to show medium speed works here as well. So diamond 2, we're going to come back 3/4 of a diamond in order to be medium speed. That's about 5.5. A nice smooth stroke. I like to hit just like a quarter tip of top to make sure I do not put draw or English on the ball. Medium speed. To apply that to different table sizes, consider for a 7-foot table, your benchmark location is 2, slow speed, neutral conditions is 2.5 to 1. So if we're 3/4 of a diamond back from there, we're going to be at 1 1/4 diamonds. This would be medium speed in neutral conditions for a 7-foot table. And for a 9-foot table, your fast speed is 1 1/4. So 3/4 back would be at diamond 1/2. And this would be, so 1/2 a diamond here. This would be a medium speed shot cross corner for a 9-foot table. This adjustment can work for a ball anywhere along the long rail like I showed in principle 3. Now we're just doing it at a different speed with a different vanishing point. So I'm going to shoot a cross side shot using slow speed. I'm going to go initially to diamond 2. Now I know I'm not anywhere near that, but I'm just getting my benchmark. Diamond 2, I need to back up 1.5 diamonds and pinch. So this is the distance to establish along the rail here, and I need to be about a rail behind. That looks good. And this ends up being my vanishing point. So I'll align, looks like 195, slow speed. I should be able to pocket the 3, no problem. And if I do that same pattern with medium speed, let's do something interesting out wide. Medium speed, again, I need to go to instead of 1.5 diamonds for neutral conditions, 3/4 diamonds. So I'll just line up my tip. I'll pinch. Need to be a little bit out for this one. Medium speed. So now I'm shooting with a nice clean stroke at medium speed. At 1.8. I don't know why my eye didn't like that as much. So 1.8. I'm aiming for a center ball hit with just a tiny bit of top to make sure I don't put draw or side English. 1.8. A nice, just smooth stroke at the ball. Now I'm going to tap into your memory of principle 2. Do you remember that one? Principle 2 says, instead of aiming into the near rail, if we're aimed through the far rail cross corner, we need to be a 1/4 diamond further off the table. So all these things are going to have to combine together, which is why I've left this for principle 6, because we're trying to internalize each skill one at a time in order to build on it in a way that isn't too complex. But we should remember for now, an 8-foot table is diamond 2, slow speed. I need to be, for neutral conditions, I need to be a diamond and a half further. Aiming into the far rail, I need another 1/4 diamond off the table. This becomes my vanishing point for a slow speed kick shot. It's about 2.1. So now I'm aimed 2.1, trying to kick the 3 ball at slow speed. I want to reiterate that this adjustment, a diamond and a half further for slow speed and half of that 3/4 diamonds for medium speed, this is specific to true playing conditions, as I showed in the beginning of the video where I shot from diamond 6 through 2.9 and it pocketed cross corner a slow rolling cue ball. But if you shoot that test shot and it goes long or short, we need to make slightly different adjustments. And it's going to add complexity to the system that's already fairly complex. But if you internalize ideas one after another, yes, it adds complexity, but really what we're getting to is adding accuracy. But to be super accurate, that test shot will show us an adjustment we need to make, but I need to wait until my table is not playing true. It's getting to be winter here, so I expect in a couple weeks, maybe the humidity will get low, and then the table will be playing long, and I can show you the adjustments to make based on your test shot. If you don't want to do that and you think it's close enough just to use 1.5, 3/4, go right ahead, but I want to be super accurate. So check out the next video for that. When I get a chance, when the conditions are not true, I'm going to show you how to adjust for them.